All right, jump onto the mat with me. We'll start on our hands and knees.
Donald, did I miss this? Where's Teresa?
Is that work, Carly?
What?
She'll be furious.
Oh no.
Yeah. All right, guys. Actually, yeah. Sorry, we're just going to do a few little neck rolls here to get our neck ready. So just give me a nice left ear to left shoulder, reaching away with the left hand. Sorry, opposite ear to shoulder. You get what I mean? Just I'm losing it. Lovely. And then if you want to give an extra little bit of pressure down on top of that head with your opposite hand. Take a big inhale, hold at the top for 3, 2, 1. And let it out. Excellent, guys. We'll go opposite side, reach away. Take a nice deep breath. Apply a little bit of pressure with that opposite hand if you want. Lovely. Bring that head back to center. And as you see it, guys, just make sure your spine is nice and upright here. So I like to imagine that puppet on a string kind of idea. That there's a string coming out of the crown of your head, just gently lengthening the spine. So trying to hold that without rounding forward. I'm just going to drop my chin to my chest. So my shoulders stay kind of back and upright. And then I can bring my hands interlaced behind my head. Drop the elbows to the floor and get a nice little stretch into the back of the neck. Big breath in. There's one more breath here. Lovely, guys. And just a quick little muscle activation here for 360 on the neck. So just bring your hand to the side of your temple. And for 10 seconds, you're going to push your head into your hand and then opposite force pushing the hand back into your head. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Feeling all the muscles in here. 2 and 1. Excellent. Release. Opposite side, here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And release. Hands to the back of the head. And off we go, pressing back and forward with the hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And our last one here, guys, bringing your hands to our forehead. And off we go, pressing into our hands, pushing back with our hands. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, come over to your hands and knees for me. And we'll go straight into our forward rocks for 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold that forward lean, guys, for 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, just walk those hands around to the side, all the way till your fingers are facing your knees, and go for 10 backward rocks. And 10. Lovely stuff, guys. Shake it out. I'm going to pop you guys onto your back next. We're just going to revisit our pelvic rocks, which we will do in our headstands later. So you can keep the knees bent, feet flat on the floor. First thing I want you to do is create as big an arch between your back and the floor. So as much space you should be able to fit your full arm through. So this is turning our tailbone up. And this action is what lifts us up into our headstands. And then we're going to reverse that action. We're going to pull our belly button back into meet our spine, lift your tailbone, finding a nice flat back, pressing into your yoga mat. All right, guys, and we just go for about 30 seconds in between those two positions, trying to get our breath involved. So exhale to arch, inhale to hollow. And try and lengthen that inhale and exhale for as long as you can. And holding the breath at the top of each just for a second before you move again. Lovely. Keep going. We'll do another 3 reps. This is really nice spine work, guys. If you feel you've been on your feet all day, or if you feel like your spine is even kind of compressed after a day. Okay, I want you to send the legs out long. Extend your arms overhead. I'm slightly tight for space, but just do a big lengthen for me. Big stretch, reach in the body. Lovely. And from here you can find when you stretch, you will come to that natural arch in your back. And what I want us to do is focus on a pelvic rock to pull our bodies into a long hollow. So I'm forgetting about lifting my arms and legs. That's just a byproduct of me crunching my abs or turning my tailbone up to flatten my back against the mat. So if you even have a quick look at me, I'm letting my hands and legs rest. I'm just pulling my tailbone and they'll just ever so slightly lift off that floor. So I've got no angles in my hips and shoulders. I'm still one nice long body piece. Whew, that'll really turn that core on. So guys, give me 5 reps. Very gently pulling your pelvis into a hollow. Lovely. Just holding for a split second at the top and then releasing back to the floor. Take your awareness, guys, into your, I guess, mid to low spine. See if you can find a full connection as you pull yourself into a hollow position. Really, really nice. On your last rep then, guys, just give me a 10-second hold in your hollow. Beautiful. And try to let those arms hang heavy behind your head so you have a fully open shoulder angle. Nice. And avoid any hinge at the hips as well. So you can see how this differs from hollow positions that we might see in the gym. Really nice core work. Lovely, guys. Pop around for me. We'll do a little bit of strength and then I'm going to get us into our progressions. So we'll go for 10 knee push-ups, guys. You can do this from your knees, or if you want to progress and do 5 from your knees and then 5 in a pike push-up. So we'll just go 10 total. So remember, starting in that forward lean, elbows track back, and finishing in this forward lean as well. So let's go 5 here, and then we'll progress it to our pike push-up. Now you can open to the shoulders, come forward and down, back and through. All right. So a total of 10 and a variation if you can. Lovely. Really starting that good forward lean, guys, from your knees. Excellent. Really nice. All right, guys, just rest when you're done. And we're going to start with progression number 1, which is tuck toe tap. So this one was a new one from last week. So we're just coming into a nice tuck position. Actually, sorry, I'll tuck hold first to get us prepped. I skipped one there. So hands on the floor, shoulder width apart. Good tripod. Walk the feet up as high as you can, knee to elbow, and then you're going to turn that tailbone to the sky. And we're going to hold for 30 seconds, guys. I'll pop a clock on. We'll try and go together.
Jen, can you demo again? Sorry, I suck at this.
I'm going to get you to look at who wants a demo for me. Lovely. So you're just coming knees to elbow comfort and then knees into your tuck position. All right, guys, that clock is on. Beautiful. Lovely, guys. So just think of a compact tuck here. So keep your knees together, keep your heels towards your butt. Beautiful spine, Carly. And lift that tailbone so you have a nice long spine. No movement yet, Jenny and Alex. Got 10 seconds. Just keep your knees in the tuck position. Beautiful stability, Alex. And down you come. Guys, that looked really good because I think I did address last week. Do you remember that rounding position? And Carly, that was excellent. If you look back, you'll see you have a really good straight spine. Super. So from that position, guys, I want you to get back into that position and we're going to have a little bit of fun with our lower limbs or our shins, and we're going to do a couple of toe taps. So this is just for fun, stability. So I'm coming back up and then I'm just going to lengthen my leg and back again. Try to keep the knees together, and if you have good flexibility, those toes might just touch or come close to the floor. So you're just extending from the knee joint only. And you can count your way through 10 reps there. Good. So lift those hips for me. Don't be tempted to pull your toe down too far. Just go for a nice extended knee. Lovely, Jenny. Good, Carly. It is encouraging some of you to round over to the spine, so just be mindful of that. Nice, Donal. Super, Alex. Working within your range. That is perfect. Lovely comfort. Brilliant, guys. And in between these, guys, if you just want to even just roll the spine as you sit there, because I know even after my demos, my spine can feel a little bit compressed. Lovely. And if I say 30 seconds and you need to come down sooner, do your thing. So we'll go straddle hold, guys. I want you to come to your straddle from your tuck position. So what I mean by that is, I'm going to get you guys to come into the same entryway, knee to elbow, and from here, we're going to send the legs out. So that nice position into my straddle. All right, I hope you could see that. So when you're ready, guys, lovely. I'm just going to say clock is on for 30 now. Good. So just keep a lovely extension of the knees, Alex. Just kick the knees out. Who's gone over comfort you, okay? Lovely, Carly. Squeeze those quads for me. Point the toes. 10 seconds. Beautiful, guys. This is where in a gymnastics routine, someone runs and dive rolls over your legs. And rest. One of the most common tricks in a gymnastics routine, the gymnast runs up and dive rolls through. And you hope to God they don't take you with them. All right, guys, excellent. So now we're just going to have fun with those legs again. And you're going to move from your tuck to your straddle. And I'll let you do as many reps as feels good here. So if it's 5 or closer to 10, whatever it is. So again, come through your basics, knee to elbow, good tuck, and you're going to go straddle, tuck, straddle, tuck, for as many reps as feels good. I'm actually secretly creating a routine here that I'll get you guys to perform in a few weeks. I'm not, but that doesn't sound like a half bad idea. We could make a TikTok. Nice, Donal. Really good, guys. And just this just really shows at how confident you all are now in a freestanding headstand and able to move your legs around. Super, super work. Nice, Anna. And always just be mindful, guys, just watch out for the pelvis tucking under and rounding of the back when you're in your headstand. So you do want to avoid this position of the spine. So by doing so, you untuck your pelvis and strong through those shoulders. So you have that nice neutral spine when you're on your head. All right, for the next one, I'm going to give 2 options. The easier one is just the straddle lifts. So toes coming from the floor up to the straddle. If that feels good, guys, you can go for straddle toe taps, side to side. Actually, it depends which one you find easier. You can try both if you want. So for this entry, I'm going to come from my straddle and avoid the tuck shape. So I'm going to bring up, legs come nice and wide, walk them up, and then from here, lift to my straddle and back down. And if that feels good, I can go for some side toe taps in that straddle. Whew. Find it tough, just a couple of reps. So again, just go for as many as you can manage in your headstand. Lovely. And if you're doing 2 feet together, just focus on the pelvis, tucking and lengthening. So think of your arch hollow. Nice, Anna. Your hips are tight. They always get you, don't they?
Yeah.
Lovely, Caroline. And again, even myself, guys, I'm feeling a little bit of compression in my spine. So just make sure you are lengthening out or shaking out as much as you need, or even skipping around if you need to.
I'm finding it hard to know if I'm curved spine or if I'm straight.
So Carly, just think about when you are up there. If you feel like you're curled, just see if you can, if you remember this exercise we did, if you feel like you're rounded, think about turning your tailbone up and away, or almost coming into a slight arch. So again, and it can be difficult to feel where you are when you're upside down. So lift the tailbone now for me. Now you're in a lovely straight position. Now when those toes do work toward the floor, so now I'm seeing that hollow, but that's okay once you can return back to that good, nice. That's just a little bit of compression. The more flexible you are, the more you'll be able to maintain that straight spine. But if you do have tight hamstrings, Carly, when the toes come down, it's going to pull on the low back and pull you into a hollow. So again, not dangerous or anything, but if you are feeling it pulling on the back or even crunching anywhere, just come back down. Lovely, guys. All right, so we're going up towards our headstand next. So I'm going to come from straddle to the top of our headstand. Actually, before I put you up there, let's hold a nice headstand. So the headstand position, guys, that I'm looking for is that long, hollow shape. So you do have a slight hollow position, but you're not hinging or sticking your hips out. I often see, even in myself, sometimes I look back at a video and I'm like, oh, my hips are actually quite hinged in that position or slightly piked. So I'm going to try and keep my glutes turned on slightly to keep my hips nice and open. All right, we can come to the tuck position for this. So I'm going to walk my knees to elbow, lift up, send my feet up. Now you can see here I'm a little hinged. So I'm going to try and open that up. And I'm in a tummy crunch, but I'm also squeezing my glutes and not dropping my toes in the hinge. Hopefully you could see the different shapes there. Was that helpful? Yeah. So it's an engaged core, but you need to counteract it with squeezing those glutes. So you have a very, what would you say, subtle hollow position. Beautiful, Donal. Nice, Jenny. Super, Alex. Alex, I want you to work on that tummy crunch. There you go. Very nice fix, Alex. Excellent, guys. And just squeeze up. Carly, you're getting a 10 out of 10. Textbook work for me today. You'll have to look back at your shape. Really, really good. Super, guys. And just bring your awareness to your glutes. If they feel turned off, just clench them a little bit. And you'll feel it pull your heels maybe a little bit more towards the sky. That was amazing. Really, really good shapes there, guys. And it's a fun one either. You can set up your own cameras or look back at these recordings just to see where you're at in your positions. Now, Donal's taking us to the next progression. Love it, Donal. We do have 5 minutes, so lots of time. Actually, I'm going to throw it all out there at you guys and then just let you go rogue. So we're going to practice some tuck ups, straddle ups, and pike ups, and you can go up and you can also work on your negatives on the way back down. All right, so I'll just do a quick recap. Most of you probably know all of these. So you can, of course, do your tuck up and the straddle, that's a straddle down and a straddle up. And then you have your pike down and up as well. All right. Whew. My pike position is starting to feel a bit squishy in the middle. Something's in the way. All right, guys. So just have a little bit of fun. You have the guts of 5 minutes here, 4 to 5 minutes. If you are working your legs down, give yourself a bit of a tempo. 10 seconds is a good tempo. And remember the position of the pelvis. As those toes lower, you need to stick your hips back towards the imaginary wall behind you if you're not working with the wall. Yes, Donal, look at that for a return. Super, Alex. Wow, Alex, such huge progress for you. I just need to jump into your screen and knock those knees straight. Other than that, I'm very impressed. And that's just being picky. All right, Jenny, let's see it. And Jackie, comfort, eyes on you too. Lovely, Anna, great control, guys. I love how we're all going for the pike, which I consider the most challenging. Lovely, Jackie. Nice return, good comfort, great spine position. Now, the other thing here, guys, if anybody wants to start connecting some handstand push-ups, if you do want to do some headstand and kips up to your handstand at the wall, you can. I might actually do a quick consensus to see We've spent lots of time in our headstand, which will like do wonders for headstand push-ups later on. But are you guys interested in practicing more headstand push-ups? Give me a thumbs up, or I don't mind. 2 thumbs up, 3 thumbs up, 4.
Headstand push-ups.
Or well, sorry, handstand or headstand push-ups. You could say either.
Sure, give it a go.
Yeah. So maybe next week I'll just dedicate maybe 10 minutes at the end where we do more kipping stuff. I wouldn't not shied away from it, but I haven't focused too much on it because the foundations, like the work you're doing now, spending time in your positions, it should all transition over. Nice comfort, guys. So you have another minute or so, or if you see comfort, just taking a nice stretch. If you feel like you need to do that, go for it as well. And I'm so tempted to make you guys do a routine now on Zoom. An end of term gymnastics routine. Really great work, guys, and effort from everybody.